Hello everyone, MikeMoneyGMR here, and we are back with more Kingdom Hearts. I'm in the ability screen here because I realized we learned a new ability called Vortex. It makes you close the distance to nearby enemies with this powerful spinning attack. I think combined with Combo Plus it works really well, so I think that's a good idea to have. Normally if you chose to have magic as your main concern, you probably won't get these two here. You'll probably get something different, so just keep that in mind. And also if you have defense, you'll have something different here too, so just keep that in mind. And Goofy got ability charge and knock out an enemy with shield. It costs 1 MP to use. Right now we don't really want to worry about that too much, but that'll be useful. Stuff like that will be useful later. But I think Rocket's more useful right now than that anyway. I don't think we found any equipment, did we? Reduces fire damage, yeah, we want that. Okay. And if you remember right, we came into here, and I said we're going to have to look around for what to do next. And basically all we're looking for is dang, any clue of where Alice would be. And sadly we're not going to find it in this immediate area. Yeah, I probably could have fought these guys off screen, but why would I do that? Now this stone, to move it, we actually have to use another one of our potions.
Here!
Move it, we'll throw it into the water. Doing so will cause these to rise up. And that's not really going to do us much good right now. I think that's all we need to do at this point, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Make sure the center tree's branch is pointed towards the rear and exit. Would that mean where the where the nut came from? Let's see. Ah, stupid inverted controls. We'll try that. Hopefully that's right. I don't know. I really don't.
Come on! Ha! Deep freeze!
Oh yeah. If it matters, there is something we can actually go and do with this blizzard spell now that we have it. It's not required, but we could do something with it now that we have it for later. But for now, we don't have to worry about it. Oh yeah, it gets us into this area we're gonna go for.
Come on!
There's also a Trinity symbol in here. Go ahead and use that real quick. You get a camping set. Useful later on. Right now it's really not that useful. Try to give some of these over to your partners by doing that. that'll work. These flowers here, if you hit them, they say shock me. But we have no way of doing that yet, so we don't have to worry about that. You can get this thing in high potion.
Here.
If you do, you get a mega potion and a bunch of blue bubbles to heal your magic up. Anyway, go through the door here and you find this treasure chest. Open it up. You find an arrow G. That's useful later on. Anyway. Okay. Cover anything you need to recover from this. And head back into the forest. Yeah, this game is very fond of backtracking, so just keep that in mind. And as we move through here, we're going to get into more fights, of course.
Come on.
I think we can head up here now. Let's see. No, this is we need to go over here. Yeah, if you didn't get the blizzard magic at that point, it's actually a little bit harder to get through this area. Not you really need it against these guys, but you can use it. There's the vortex in action as you see it. Like that, see when he does that like little spin attack there? That's one of my favorite attacks that he does. It's kind of hard to control it sometimes though. Sometimes you'll fly a little off target, so just keep that in mind. Not always, but sometimes. These jumps are really difficult to make, by the way, if you didn't know. Yeah, we need to go to the other side. Since you can't grab onto the mushroom, that's what makes it difficult. Jump over here, jump over here. Like I said, shit. Sorry, viewers. Not for me cussing, but for me missing that jump, making you have to watch me do this again. As I said, fuck before, you guys don't care that I cuss. But this game, like I said, there's something I haven't mentioned. When you do your jumps, you're sadly gonna have to time them way differently than what you'd expect. Because if you time them too early, it won't make it. If you time them at the time you think you should time them, it'll be too late. It's weird like that. Anyway, it says to get to... Yeah. Here. I think. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. You end up here.
See ya. Be free.
There we go, and Goofy leveled up.
Be free.
try to defeat the magic users first before you defeat anybody else. Just to save yourself the trouble. Also, you may notice that this room is actually kind of on its side. That's another cool little thing. Okay. Got really lucky there. Run off. Don't accidentally fall into the bizarre room yet. Ah, damn it, come on. In fact, you are technically in the bizarre room if you look around. Okay. There should be a shelf on the wall somewhere. Maybe like a latch or something. You need to hit that latch. Exactly, just out of curiosity. That's what we were before. Okay. Ah! God damn it. Well, all I did was miss an item, that's all. Yeah, I missed something important, so we have to go all the way back. Yeah, here we go. We got back into the room. Okay, so in here, there's supposed to be a shelf somewhere. At least there's that. That item raises defense by 1, can only be used from the menu. Doesn't say anything about using it though, so I'm gonna wait a little bit before I use it. And you guys can tell me in the comments if you want me to just use it now. I won't mind. Because if I have to use it now, I'd rather know than to be stupid, you know. Ah, there we go. Okay. And what do we need that for? Okay. Nothing. It's just something cool you can do. Apparently. Now, in this room you won't be able to do much of anything. One of these wants an elixir, the other one wants a potion. Didn't mean to hit it. Go ahead and give it the potion. Here we go, hi potion. Which as always is totally useful, so you might as well get it. What else do we do? shaft, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, viewers. I'm just running out of things to talk about. Let me tell you why. You can actually run from these guys by going to any of the exits in this room, if you so choose. Oh, another note, these red guys will never drop any, like I said, they will drop magic, but they never drop anything else besides that. Like, they rarely drop money, you know what I'm trying to say. That was funny. Oh, and I changed Donald and Goofy's setup a little bit, just to see how good I am at it. I made it where Donald uses more of his spells than he does his regular attacks, and he only uses HP and MP items and emergency, and so does yeah, Donald and Goofy do that, you know. So yeah, I thought that would hopefully help us out. Ouch. Oh, excuse me. I just realized I haven't used that a lot. I think it would be very useful to be using it. Yeah, I guess that means go through here now. Yeah, there's more enemies in this room. So destroy them all. As always. Got it. And we even leveled up on top of that. Awesome. Come over here and do the same thing then. It'll make yourself life a little bit easier to use fire against these guys. Because hey, that works so much better, you know? And this guy, I don't know. He doesn't seem to really care about magic too much. And I don't think you have his weakness at this time. Maybe that seems to be attacking it. Confuses him whenever he's doing his charge towards you. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, just feed everybody in here. This thing will pop up. So jump back over here, come over here, and turn this faucet on. To do so, you just go like that. Splash into that. Path to the Queen's Castle, yeah. Anything else I need to do here? Okay. Open this. 10,000 more donations, alright. yourself up. Save. Realize that your commentary sucks because you haven't said much of anything since there wasn't much to talk about. Anyway, go back into the bazaar room. Yeah, I'm actually very excited I didn't have to go to work today, because if I did, I would have been kind of in deep crap, because I didn't really sleep well last night. That's the reason why I'm so tired now. I actually went to bed around, I think it was like 5 something last night. Then I woke up at 12. So technically I got about, 6 hours of sleep.
Come on.
Normally that's okay, it doesn't affect me that much to have that little asleep. But today especially it kind of messed me up a little bit, because my sleep schedule has me sleeping at least 8 hours a day. And I think partly to blame is me actually setting the alarm, because I kind of wanted to get the maximum amount of sleep, so I set it for, getting 8 hours of sleep. But I guess my body had other plans, so to speak. It was just like, oh no, you're waking up at this time. Here, climb up here, these guys will appear. Cast Blizzard at him. Just to defeat him. There you go. Find the rest of them like that. As you can see, Vortex is actually an extremely powerful move. So it's actually a good idea to have it equipped if you're not confident in your ability to make it through this part of the game. Which, if you're having trouble in the first level, that's okay. I mean, you need to go back to Traverse Town and level up, because you obviously came here way under level. Now, I'm gonna have a hard time recommending to you guys what level is the best, because part of me wants to say that it's whatever level I am, which is not always correct. I'm probably going to use a guide for that case, so don't think that I know exactly what I'm talking about when I say, oh, in this area you should be this level, because, I mean, chances are I'm not going to know a damn thing of what I'm talking about. Anyway, I think as long as you have no trouble killing enemies, you should be fine. Anyway, read the book. Something's stuck inside. Obtain a missile shard. Okay. Move the teddy bear. Move the clock. And you'll find a hole. Shrink down again. And go through that new door. Whenever I get something to talk about, I win myself out. When I don't, I just kind of feel like I'm not talking to you guys at all, and it's pissing me off. Now this room should be familiar. There's a treasure chest up here. Open it and you'll find Arrow Guide G, I think so. Or it's like, I don't know how to pronounce that. Tell me in the description, guys, okay? Now there's a treasure chest up there, but you won't be able to reach it at this point. Anyway, when you come up to this, you examine it. It says, a very merry on birthday. And the picture here shows them crying, right? Now, you do not want to sit in any one of these chairs yet. and I'll tell you why. If you sit down on the wrong chair, you're going to trigger a fight and the table's going to disappear. But if you sit in the correct ones, you'll actually find some really cool stuff. Like, for example, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. Set in the top left, you get potion, HP ball, and HP balls. If you set in the left middle, you get potion and magic potion. No, not magic potion, magic point balls. At the bottom left, you get an ether and HP. If you do the very front, the table disappears when enemies attack. If you do the bottom right, you get money and a potion. In the top right, you get elixir and HP. The right middle though, the table disappears. Now after you get all the gifts, you want to make the table disappear because you're going to get the fight, and you also get a cool little picture for doing so. But however, I won't be able to do that in this episode because we reached our time limit. So in the next episode, let's see what happens. Till then everyone, bye.